Hi everybody, this is some footage I took when I was on holiday on the Isle of Bute. In May I went for 3 nights on my own. I needed a break and I went to stay in a charcoal hut, which is kind of a semi off grid. You still get a phone signal round about here on the map on the Isle of Bute. The charcoal huts there are only 2 and they're built within Bute Forest, and all money from them goes straight back into the forest itself, so it's quite a sustainable project that they have. So it's a really tranquil, peaceful location. There's a lovely hut, there's some washing up facilities, and interestingly enough, a compost loo. But because I went in May, there were loads and loads and loads and loads of bluebells round about where I was staying. It was absolutely idyllic. I did a little bit of drawing, but I didn't do an awful lot of kind of journaling when I was there. Just a little bit. I just kind of took it all in, really. There was lots and lots of birds. I didn't really see many, but you could hear them everywhere. One of the things I loved most about this trip was the stove, lighting the stove every morning and then lighting it in the evening as well, because even though it was May, it was still a bit kind of dreary and chilly at night. One of the days was really, really wet as well, so I basically didn't really go very far. I spent most of that day just hanging about near the hut. This was the hut at dusk, still pretty light. But these trees, I love these trees and the shape of them, and I've drawn some of these later on, as you'll see. Again, more bluebells, they were everywhere. It was really, really special seeing them all. And then this was like the next day after all that rain. That view over there, that's looking onto Loch Striven, and it was like glass, the water. And there's a kind of bank that runs all the way along for miles along there. So one of the days I went and spent some time down there as well with my binoculars and my little stool, which I fell off of. That was a funny moment. I laughed at myself. I had a few falls actually when I was away there. Yeah, and anyway, this is part of the coastal route at the Kyle that looks over to the Kyles of Bute. That's lots of beautiful yellow iris and some sheep. But this view here, this looks over the Kyles of Bute. There's lots of benches, a beautiful kind of beach coastline. I saw oyster catchers there. I'm sure you can see all kinds of stuff there. It was an absolutely beautiful day. So I sat there for ages and did some doodling, that's some sea thrift, and took some rubbings of stones, really interesting textures and boulders. This is the forest, and this is a gannet. This was looking over onto Loch Striven, and I watched this gannet hunting. The slash was much louder in real life when you hear it. And here's just some of the sketches. This was a longhorn, 2-banded longhorn beetle, and just some of the trees and the hut itself. This was just some of the little wildflowers that you see. This is like a star moss. You see this in the forest as well. It was moss forest, mosswood it's called. And it had all these interesting little plaques and rocks decorated as well. So there you go. So that was my little holiday to Bute. It was really restful and restorative. It kind of sparked my idea of more nature journaling as well. So I hope you enjoyed this on this streak day, and I'll get back to more urban nature journaling next week. I'm going to be visiting Richmond Park, which is along from Glasgow Green, looking at some of the wildlife that lives there. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.